Hey guys, my name is Serena. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something that it's not bookish, but I really wanted to talk about this since last year, almost 2 years ago actually. I've uploaded a video called Italian High Schools because, as you may or may not know, I live in Italy and I went to high school here and now I go to university here. And in that video, I explained all the different types of high schools, my experience, my high school in particular, because Italy is big. There's North, Center, and South Italy. I live in South Italy. That video is my most viewed video. I'm happy that someone got something out of that video. It was one of my very first videos. In fact, I was in America when I filmed it and over the summer, and now I'm here talking about my first year of university. Of course, I'm not gonna talk about different types of university because there aren't any. The fact that there are different high schools was something new to someone who is not Italian. But in Italy, for what concerns universities, it's basically the same. You choose a major and then you go to university. I'm just gonna talk about my experience in my university. Again, every university is different. I'm going to talk about the University of Palermo and my experience there. Is it just me, or every time I try to do a discussion type video, I just don't know where to start? Let's just start with my first day of university. So what you need to know is that over here in Italy, there are people who move and go to, another university all around Italy. But I went to the university nearest me. In fact, I do not live in a campus. I live at home, so I didn't experience homesickness. It's a 20-minute, half an hour ride in my car. And yeah, I didn't experience that, living in campus type of experience. But I do know some people who have actually, rented out an apartment in Palermo because, they can't do what I do because they live farther away. Okay, so first day of university. I was alone, obviously. We do not have, at least in my university, that first week where freshmen meet each other and stuff like that. No. First day of university, we just went there, first lesson, and you just sit where you want to sit and try to make friends during the breaks. So that's actually what I did. I went there, I was alone, I was, sad because I missed high school. I mean, I would never go back to high school, but at least, I had some friends there and, normal things you think when there's something new. But fortunately, a couple of weeks before that, I met a friend that is actually majoring in the same thing as I'm majoring in. By the way, I'm majoring in communications. When I arrived there, I called her and we sat together all day, and it was something new because I was used to being in a class of 22, 24 people in high school, and now I'm in university and there are like 300 people, and there were people sitting on the floor because on the first days of university, the class was very crowded. People, didn't know where to sit, so you had to come very early to find a seat. Those were only the first days because as the months go by, less people come to the lessons. Anyway, I tried to make friends during, the breaks, so by the end of the day, I felt much better. The fact that there is a big class, a lot of people, I really do prefer that, because when I was in high school, I felt very underestimated by my teachers, and here in university, nobody knows you. You do not know the teacher personally, and some people think that that is a bad thing. I love that. I watched a couple of videos, of English or American university or colleges, and there are different charities, there are different groups, societies, whatever. We do not have all that. We do have that, I don't know what it's called, the student president of the students, that thing, every year there are the elections where a student body, gets elected. I don't know what's the exact name of that, but we do have that. What we do not have are all those societies, all those activities. That isn't great, because I would love to, be part of a group in which people have the same hobbies as I do. Overall, this year was a pleasant first year because I figured out that in university you have more free time, honestly. Back in high school, I needed to study every day, like 10 subjects in a short amount of time. And in university this year, I had to study 3 classes in my first semester and another 3 in my second semester. And that was amazing. I didn't have to go to university every day. I went like 2-3 times a week. In my first semester, I had semiotics, statistics, and English. And I didn't follow English because I am, I speak English very well and I didn't need those lessons. So I only went twice a week. In my second semester, I did communications and digital media, I did sociology and administrations, and those are all classes that I really like. Whilst in high school there were physics and science, things that I didn't love, so I do prefer university. Exams. So I had exams in January, February, May, and June. And they all went pretty well. I wasn't expecting to get these grades, And university can be difficult, but the key is to study. I studied for an exam in just 1 week. I was going crazy. I may have lost some of my eyesight, but I did it and I got a very good grade, and now I'm free all summer because there are also exams in September if you don't get to finish all your exams during January, February, June, July, And fortunately, I did everything and now I'm free till October, and hopefully next year will be as great. I think I've said everything. I'm probably going to think about other things to say while I'm editing this video, but I think I said pretty much everything. I hoped you guys had a great university year, high school year, or year in general. Let me know what you think about university college, if you go there, if you went there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one, which will be a bookish one. Bye!